Former Israeli President Moshe Katsav has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for rape and other sexual offenses following a year-long trial which ended with his conviction in December. Katsav, president from 2000 to 2007, said he was innocent and was being persecuted by the courts and Israeli society at large. He is expected to appeal. Katsav was convicted of 2 counts of rape of an employee at the tourism ministry, where he was minister from 1996 to 1999. He was also convicted of the indecent assault and sexual harassment of 2 other employees at the president's residence in Jerusalem during his presidency. The president was given the chance of a plea bargain in which he could admit lesser charges but chose to fight all charges in a trial which, although conducted in private, was accompanied by leaks from both sides in the media. The judges told the court, "The crime of rape damages and destroys a person's soul. Due to the severity of the crime, the punishment must be clear and precise. The defendant committed the crime and like every other person, he must bear the consequences. No man is above the law." Katsav, 65, sobbed and interrupted the judges repeatedly. "You are all wrong. It's all lies, the women know they are lying. They are laughing at this judgment," he said. The former president was also ordered to pay 100,000 shekels, £17,000, to the rape victim and 25,000 shekels to each of the other victims. The rape victim, known in public as Complainant A, told the Israeli press on Monday, "I am not vengeful, but I think the court should send a message. Regardless of how many years he spends in prison, Katsav will always be a villain. The number of years is not the issue here, but the harsh verdict, which proved that Katsav committed these despicable acts and raped me." Speaking on Israeli television after the sentence, Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, under whom Katsav served as Minister of Tourism and Deputy Prime Minister, said that it was a day of shame and pride for Israel. "This is an extraordinary day in the state of Israel. This is a day of sadness and shame, but it is also a day of deep appreciation and pride for the Israeli justice system," he said. The court issued a sharp and unequivocal ruling on a simple principle, that of equality before the law. Nobody is above the law, not even a former president, all are subject to the law. While police investigations and trials of prime ministers and ministers is reasonably common in Israel, the former prime minister, Ehud Olmert, and current foreign minister, Avigdor Lieberman, are both currently being investigated on suspicion of financial crimes. The enormity of Katsav's crimes has shocked Israel. Katsav migrated to Israel from Iran in 1951. His early life was typical of the hardship experienced by many Middle Eastern Jews who migrated to Israel. He and his family lived in a succession of tender transit camps until one was renamed the development town of Kiryat Malachi, which became his political base. Many Middle Eastern Jews felt discriminated against by the European elite in the early days of the Israeli state. Katsav's political career mirrored the growing self-confidence of Middle Eastern Jews, which translated into the rise of the Likud Party, which eventually broke the Labour Party domination of Israeli government. The first day of Katsav's incarceration has not yet been made public. He has been given 45 days to appeal to the Supreme Court.